Welcome to Sacred Wandering with Keira Brinton. My friend, this is a corner of the world where time stops, where the noise in our minds quiet, where we have soft hearts and we open our palms and we ask. This is a place where we receive. I invite you to join me as we wander through the sacred together. Welcome to Sacred Wandering. Good morning, my love. I welcome you here into our prayer corner. I invite you to take a nice deep breath in from the crown of your head. We're going to breathe this light all the way down the center column of the being, all the way out through the soles of the feet. We're going to go again. And today, I invite you to bring the presence of God into the very cells of your body, even if it's for 30 seconds. And then maybe tomorrow you can last for 10 seconds. And you just up how long you can have this presence actually activated within your body. And how I do this is I like to just ask that God may activate this divine presence within the very cells of my being. And I take 3 deep breaths, watching my cells become more alive. And it's as if their frequency matches almost a color I can't see, a vibration I can't even feel. So we're going to breathe in 3 times as you do this. And from there, we're going to ask all of our angels and guides that they will come and sit with us today as we go into prayer. I'm going to begin with a message I received this summer, actually. These are the words. Oftentimes, we only hear the loud noises, but when we focus and pay attention, we can hear the smallest sounds in the background of everything. The movement actually happens in the background of your thoughts, the background of your beliefs. Get quiet. Get quiet more often. Listen. And as you do, you can create the orchestra that you desire, not the one that you were given. It's very easy to get lost in the sounds of our generational patterns, the ones that we were given, the patterns, the systems, the beliefs. And I love this. I love this imagery of getting quiet, listening behind the noise, and by doing so, creating your very own orchestra. So today, as we go into prayer, I invite you to pick up whatever belief system, whatever pattern that's been running that you know you were just given, that it's not a choice. It's been something that just was given into your blueprint. And we're going to lift it up and we're going to give it to God. I want you to feel it begin to release from your body. And then we're going to ask that God may touch your cells, that they may match the frequency of the system and the belief that would shift your results. And then we're going to ask that God will place his hands on your head to give you a blessing, that you may receive the words that God has for you. And I'm going to be quiet while you pray. We're going to take a nice breath in, breathing it all the way down the spine and all the way out through the soles of the feet, allowing these words to be written within the very cells of your body. We're going to open our palms and we're going to ask God, what is the most important action that I take today? We're going to ask that our angels will help this be accomplished. We're going to give them assignments. Relax out, knowing that everything is going to happen exactly as it needs to. My love, today, I invite you to walk in the grace with God. Today, I invite you to listen behind the noise. Today, you are the conductor of your orchestra. And with that, I thank you for wandering into the sacred. And I will see you tomorrow morning in our prayer corner. Thank you for wandering into the sacred with me today. If this episode moved or inspired you, I encourage you to share it. Think of someone who needs this message today and text it to them. Let's add more light to the world by welcoming people into our prayer corner together. I also want to invite you to create your own prayer corner at home, a space set apart where you can return again and again to hear God's voice. To support you, I've created the Sacred Space course, which guides you step by step in locating, creating, and dedicating your very own sacred space. You're also welcome into the Sacred Wandering Facebook group, where you can share the blessings that God is giving you and be uplifted by others walking this path. You can find both of these resources in the show notes, or just send me a DM on Instagram at Keira Brinton, and me or my team will send them directly to you. I want to thank you for being one of the rare humans who chooses to sit at the foot of God, to ask, listen, and do. And as always, I want to thank you for wandering into the sacred with me.